the Sentai Review, episode 106, Kamen Rider Super. Okay, so here we are. Another Wednesday is another Sentai, and because I dropped the tag and immediately got dude, we have to talk about something.
None of us did that.
He is not in the wrong.
Yeah, the show itself is called Super-1.
He corrected me exactly like every fan is going to correct me before they even get this far in the show. I already know it. Somebody's going to hear Kamen Rider Super, and they're going to be like, oh my god, and they're going to go to the keyboard and be like, blah, 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 and they're going to hit enter, and then it's all of a sudden going to be like, by the way, we got to talk about this, because the name of the show is Kamen Rider Super-1, but I thought that you don't say 1, and just like you don't, like, because there's Rocky, then there's Rocky 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't say Rocky 1, just like you don't say Terminator. Hey, I'm going to watch Terminator 1. You say, I'm going to watch Terminator, Terminator 2, Terminator 3, Terminator 4. And Scott is right. And I got a feeling that some of the fans are going to do that to me.
Oh, yeah. I will relish in this moment when it happens. I'm going to be like, good.
So,
good.
yes, the tag is wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I mean, you could have just went back and fixed it, but no,
Not
instead.
fixing it.
I'm not sorry. I'm trying to hurry this the fuck up because my dick is on fire from this goddamn laptop. Oh. It's hotter than a motherfucker in this room.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go around the room.
So
let's hurry this up.
Reploid Bill, William Bush.
Sud Level Sario.
Scott, Action Jackson.
I thought he had the clap.
No, I got a laptop on me trying to update the RSS feed.
You don't get the clap till level 4.
What level are you? 5.
Level 5. Level 5.
Hulk gets clap at level 5.
What level are you?
2.
Yeah, Hulk gets the clap at level 5.
Oh, shame a pre-proto guy.
Nick the Lone Pal.
You get crabs at 3.
And contact info.
Hey guys, I know you're about to get your podcast on, so I'll be quick. If at any time you feel like dropping your own opinion into what we're talking about, head on over to fandomnight.com, and all of the contact information for every single one of our shows, including the one you're about to watch, is there. Alright guys, I'll leave you alone.
Oh boy!
Trying to update the
Sorry,
RSS
he does get the
feed,
clap at level 4
5.
You fucked it up again! I'm sorry, I don't play the Hulk! He's the one that figured it out. We're playing Ultimate Alliance. I do, on my channel, I do something called The Hangout, where we just kind of play some games, and what I'm really doing is getting footage for the other shows, like What's Up and whatnot, so I can post those. So for 2 hours or so, I'll be on there, and I'll just be hanging out, and people can comment on the sidebar.
Now, would that be Fandom with Bill?
Yeah, it's Fandom with Reploid Bill.
Yeah.
But anyways, while I was doing this one night, we were playing Ultimate Alliance, and all of a sudden, Seth goes, all right, so I get the clap at level 5, and I was like, is that why he's so pissed off?
Yep, Hulk gets clap at level 5.
And then I actually make a meme out of it.
Yeah, and then he actually made a meme, and then we sat there for it was like 20 minutes during the hangout. We were like,
Hulk get clap at level 5.
Hulk not like skanky bitch. Skanky bitch give Hulk clap at level 5.
and then I made it to level 5, and I'm like, damn it, skanky bitch giving me clap. I told you not to. Hulk need bigger condom.
They no make Hulk-size condom.
Magnum condom too tiny for Hulk.
We did that for like
20 fucking minutes,
20 fucking
if not
minutes.
longer.
Yeah, all we did was make fun of Hulk.
That's great.
Dude, it was so good.
Okay,
That's great.
So we're on the Kamen Rider Super-1.
That's still dumb.
Here's,
I guess,
And the first thing we're going to talk about is Super-1.
Still dumb.
All right,
still
for the
dumb.
love of God, please don't suck
Please don't suck. Please don't
like
Oh my
Stronger
God.
did.
Nope. No. Okay.
Yeah, last time we had a guy was stronger.
My
He
eyes
was
are closed.
stronger than yesterday.
No, my eyes are
Shane.
closed. Tell me when to open
I
them.
never did go back. How much hate
He's
did I
fucking
get?
awesome.
This dude is shit.
No, my eyes are closed. I don't trust you, good motherfucker.
No, Shane.
no,
Open
Shane,
thine eyes,
Dude.
This dude is cool. He's solid and he's cool.
Oh,
The
fine,
fact
then.
that my laptop is burning a hole through my pants has gone away now because that dude is awesome.
That dude
I don't
is
even
pretty
give a
fucking
fuck.
sweet.
Oh,
Dude, does he got like fucking little web things on his
He's got
wrist?
tassels.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Western tassels.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I thought maybe he had like some weird web powered thing. It was like, is he supposed to be kind of like Spider-Man?
Man, I wonder what he is because he looks incredibly reminiscent of the original Rider, like a super form of the original Rider.
I can see a bit of a tiger.
Doesn't he? He's got the side thing here. He's got the gloves. His helmet matches pretty much what the first Rider was.
This
He's
dude
just
is
a little
cool as
cooler.
shit.
And I like that color scheme. That white, something about that. He pops. He's really fucking cool.
Isn't that just silver?
It's a silver and white.
Yeah.
Like black and silver? Because if you look at
There's
it,
some
it's
white in there.
To me, it's white.
If you,
Yeah,
okay, for you, but,
But
like,
with some of the like black marks, it kind of looks similar to a tiger design, but not exactly.
Dude,
but
I'm digging this.
It makes you wonder what bug he is
to
with
the next.
with the white design. Next.
He's just zipping on in. What's up, bitches?
I don't. He is cooler than the last few that we've done.
Stronger sucked.
Next. Oh, dude, he's so
Dude,
fucking awesome.
What's that cool thing? He's got like weird wrist laser gun things.
He's got fucking stingers.
Looks like a little ship though.
Right, but what it reminds me of is like the sting blasters, like
Hey,
for things like the
look at the
Wasp
side of
and
the belt.
shit.
He's got buttons.
Oh, dude, he's got weird buttons.
Yeah, he does. He's got Darth Vader panel on his side.
Because everybody
Blue,
wants Darth
green,
Vader
blue,
panels.
I'm
green,
guessing this
red.
might be from the figure or something.
Yeah, it is.
This is
Yeah.
definitely the figure.
Yeah, it's that special figures that come with actual.
And now when you
clothes.
look at
Yeah.
the figure, he's definitely wearing silver.
yeah, it's definitely a silver color, but it's so fucking sweet.
It is. No,
dude.
black and silver do well
I'm
together.
digging the gold gloves. I don't know why.
It might be like an
Goodwill
extra
Rider
mode.
won't approve of this
The golden gloves might be an extra mode or something. So
because of his awesome.
Golden,
The golden
gloves. Dude, he's a beast.
Yeah.
It's the golden gloves. Next.
Oh, is that the dude who's
Hey,
playing the
I
Rider?
don't even
At
hate
least the
that
face.
dude.
That
I'm not
dude's
gonna make
pretty
fun of him.
cool.
At least he's not wearing fucking flip flops.
Which one wore flip flops?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah, I
Wearing
wasn't
a
in that
loincloth.
one.
I think if
and
I
flip-flops
know that
riding
this
his
is
dirt
a
bike.
small.
There's
Man.
his.
We have to be careful about that. I am starting to get comments that we all talk at the same time.
We do.
Right, but it happens a little too often. It's beginning to get hard to understand
To
what we're
be
saying
fair,
sometimes.
that's
Kaz-
podcasting.
Kazuya? Kazuya?
Kazuya.
Kazuya. The only thing I don't like about this his design, and I know it's small, but for me, I don't care for the tassels. I just don't care for them.
Eh.
That's a small complaint.
What year is this?
1979. I don't know. I made a guess. Am I right?
I don't know.
know.
How am I
I'm
supposed
updating
to
an
know this
RSS
shit?
feed. I can't look shit up right now.
I
Use your
forget-
own goddamn phone.
I forget what year I was born in sometimes.
87.
I'm kidding. I actually don't forget that. I just wanted to make a joke.
Keep talking.
Shane's looking it up. Whatever.
That's what I'm waiting for. Next.
Oh, there's a more.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Western dude anyway. He's kind of got like a 70s...
The tassels are more Western, so.
The 70s thing, there was a weird Western style to some 70s
Yeah, there was some
styles.
70s stuff that was Western-ish.
So that doesn't surprise me that he's got like a tassel thing going on.
Well, especially because of his outfit when he's not in his form,
right, but that's exactly
which is
what I'm-
actually not bad. I actually like that look.
But that's exactly what I'm referencing. In the
Though
late
it's weird
70s,
that he's wearing tennis shoes.
in the late 70s, you did see a lot of the fashions going into a Western look.
I was
year?
wrong, but I was close. 1980.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then,
So
the
was
next
it
beginning of the
97 to
80s
90, or
80 to 81.
Okay. Oh, this must be him being
This
made.
is the 7th installment of Kamen Rider.
Yeah, that's
Super-1 is taking a nap. You better be quiet.
He's probably being made. I think it's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Next.
They even gave him a pillow.
Dude, he's fucking sweet, dude.
Like, is he getting ready to do like a cool move with that pose, or is he just
Probably.
doing some
Maybe
weird
just a
pose?
pose.
I'd imagine he's
I
getting
hope
ready for
it's a
something.
cool move, like a giant beam of death.
Next. Now he's just fucking dancing.
Nothing wrong with jigging.
Next. Oh, he got the scarf. The scarf came back.
Yeah. He's got the buttons again.
Next.
They look like buttons. I'm not sure.
I'm Kamen Rider Super-1.
Makes me wonder if there was supposed to be a Super 2 to
Well,
go along with this one.
Considering how often the writers...
That's what's bugging me about it.
Considering how often
'Cause
the
it's
writer
dumb.
years were, there might have been if they didn't change their mind.
Yeah, but man, that name fucking bothers me. Because if he doesn't get a Super 2, then Super 1 just sounds redundant and ignorant.
That, or if it's supposed to be something really dumb like Super -1.
I don't know.
I highly
I
doubt
guess I
it.
haven't seen the show.
Cannot
Oh!
confirm nor deny.
interesting.
RSS feed
What?
I
almost
just learned a
done.
little bit more about him.
Uh-oh.
He's an astronaut who was built by NASA into Super 1 as a space exploration and development cyborg.
That's why he's Super
So there was
1.
going to be a Super 2 and a Super 3 and a Super 4 and a Super 5, but it didn't happen. Stop reading now. You don't want to ruin the show by knowing the storylines and things we're going to see.
Well, I just
Yeah,
wanted
but,
to know
well,
a
but
tiny
that
bit.
at least explains it now because
Yes.
it's basically like
So
the
there was
Apollo
supposed to be-
series.
So there was supposed to be more.
Look at that. Diving just a little bit farther, I was able to help.
That does help it, but it still brings up my same problem. If we only ever launched one Apollo, it just would have been Apollo. We wouldn't have been as redundant as to call it Apollo 1.
He's got a
If we
point
never
because
made
there was
another.
only one Challenger.
Yes.
And when it blew up, they were like, yeah, no, we ain't
So,
doing that again.
do not make a second one.
Either there has to be more of him, and they're talked about in the show, or there's none of him, and they never made another series continuing him, which I don't know that.
We don't know.
It could have been like a one-off thing, too.
What do you
It could
mean?
have just been implied that there were more.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Unless there's an implication that there are more of them, Super 1 is a redundant, stupid name.
It would have been fine.
There's not. We don't call him Stronger 1. There is a Rider 1 and a Rider 3 and a Rider 2, but there are multiple Riders. If there was just one Kamen Rider, he would just be Kamen Rider. This name is dumb.
Well, we don't call him Stronger 1 anyways because he lost
Right.
hard.
But I'm just saying, if there's only one Amazon, shouldn't he be Amazon 1? Because there's one? Because if there's only one of him, this
It's
name
Japan.
is stupid.
Kind
This
of
name
like
is
Volcano
stupid.
Guy. There's only one of him.
I completely agree with you on this. If they
Right,
would have just
Seth?
dropped the one
Yeah, that's because he's...
Yes.
and just called him Kamen Rider Super, I'd have been okay with that.
Don't
that's
like that
actually, That's
name.
actually a cool name.
Next.
Um,
Dude, I think he's
He's
awesome.
getting ready to whoop an ass, and it's freaking sweet.
Next.
there is
Oh,
some,
I love these.
There's
Yes.
some there is
Details.
some of his internal.
schematics.
Next.
So, like, I have a question. Go back real quick because I have a quick question. They show you half his body, right?
Yes.
Now, they always do that with these pictures. So I'm assuming, since he is a cyborg, I'm assuming that his left leg is real, like a real human leg.
No. This is they're showing you.
They're just
his
doing like,
insides.
hey, this is how his insides look.
No, he is. When they
That's
make
what he
these-
is.
When they make the Riders, from what I understand, the Riders are cyborgs. They're just like, which is kind of strange to me, kind of like how Cyborg is like Cyborg 009, but they're not. They're like androids, so it should be Android 009, because there is a legitimate fucking difference.
Yes.
A Borg is a cyborg.
Data is an android.
Yes, there's a difference. This guy is a cyborg. He's living tissue, humanoid person with cybernetic functions. It's machine and man melded into a new form. That's a
That's
cyborg.
why they call it cyborg in Japan, and we call them androids here.
Yes.
17 and 18 were cyborgs.
No,
not
they were artificial humans.
So we've all got.
Oh, Bill's got to go to work.
Yeah,
We've
they were
reached that time
in
in the
Japan.
episode.
They were literally referred to as artificial humans.
Okay. Well,
This is artificial human 17, artificial human 18, artificial human 19.
I can understand why they wanted to
Artificial
shorten that
human
up because
cells.
that's kind of
Yes.
that's too
Artificial human Super 7
And
or
over
Super
here-
13.
Over here we call
Get
them
his trucker
androids.
hat.
Mm-hmm.
But in both continuities, they're confusing because one of them had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if she can do that and she wasn't made human, what the fuck is she? Artificial human might make a little more sense. Maybe he made a person. Maybe it's a Frankenstein view.
From what they said,
We're talking Dragon Ball Z all of a sudden, but
Yeah.
that's because this guy is relevant to the idea. He's a cyborg
I don't want to make this a Dragon Ball
because
Z.
he's still a dude.
I don't want to make this a Dragon Ball Z conversation, but like
To
If you
save
cut his
time-
arm off, he would still bleed blood and whatever else he has.
whatever.
He would spark and bleed.
Yeah.
to save some time with that, from what I've heard, 17 and 18 were mostly human altogether.
No, because we see their blueprints and they're mostly android all the way through.
But
Yeah.
how's the
Bulma
baby
even
then?
makes a controller that can shut them down with an electrical pulse.
when you
and
li-
even Giro has to turn them on. You don't turn a cyborg on. He's a living dude that now needs both the human and the cybernetic functions in order to be a cyborg
When you-
living person. You can't turn him off.
There was a lot
'Cause
of
you'll kill him.
There was a
You'll
lot of
kill him.
there was a lot of problems with our translation for Dragon Ball Z coming over to
But there's a lot of
America.
problems with their translation. What is an artificial human? Well, this is a Dragon Ball Z topic. I'm sure we'll be able to do this on pages
Wait.
if you really want to have this
Better
argument.
solution. Forgetful Toriyama.
This is a true statement as
Yeah.
well. Forgetful Toriyama all the way on that motherfucker.
You know what? I'm going to do some research into this, and we'll talk about this later.
Next.
There he is.
See, 80 to 81. Look at you.
And this dude is cool as shit looking.
Dude, he is.
He's got three different,
Yeah, he's got different gloves.
two
He's-
different gloves because the one in front.
Well, he's also got the gold. So we know 3 different gloves so far, because that's the silver gloves, and this is like a red gloves, and he has like a punchy mechanism or something.
Oh
on
my
it.
God! It's a power glove.
Dude, it is a power glove.
Yeah.
Dude, that is sweet.
He had the power glove before it was so bad.
Dude,
No, he's the reason why he became
Bill.
so bad.
Because he kept punching people with it, and then it didn't work anymore.
Bill, Bill.
That's not what it's made for,
He
but
has
you
the
said
power.
it's power glove.
It's so bad.
Next.
That movie is so.
Dude, he's fucking sweet.
And he's even got a V on his glove.
That's also
The
cool,
V
too.
stands
Yeah.
for victory.
Next.
That dude is so freaking sweet with the toy.
This toy is glossy, actually. If you look at
There's
it,
only one problem with him.
let me find it.
It's in his missile. I've seen that missile before.
That's the
Yeah.
ex-wife.
That's the ex-wife. He
Oh,
has 2
no.
ex-wives.
Oh, that's going to do nothing.
And neither of them do
Oh,
shit for
All
him.
it's going to do is bounce off the enemy, and they're going to be like,
It's going to fizzle out like halfway there. It's going to be like, pew.
He's
Oh.
like, I'm going to hit him with the ex-wife. Tink. Hold on, I'm going to hit him with the other ex-wife. Tink. Goddamn exes.
Hammer Tech.
Hammer Tech.
Hammer tech.
If anybody doesn't know, that's an Iron Man reference, but I'm
Next.
pretty sure everyone should know that.
I don't know.
He's a sword! Sword!
It's a cool sword, dude.
It's also the same color as his design.
Dude.
Well,
Next.
dude, color
Well,
coordination. Come
Gotta
on.
stay color coordinated.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is
Dude's
nice.
got a
I'm
sweet
digging the
pose.
shit out of this dude.
This dude's got a sweet pose,
I
man.
want to see a show.
Next.
See, that makes it look like those are supposed to be chains.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if he has moves that include the tassels. Excuse me.
Are we sure those are tassels and not chains?
They
I
could
mean,
be-
they're hard to tell.
They could become chains.
Pretty sure they're tassels, but that doesn't mean they can't become something else
Yeah.
because cyborgs and superpowers.
Okay. I'm not going to argue
Next.
with that.
Because yeah, they're
They're
tassels.
tassels.
Yeah.
Now you
Yeah.
can see 'em.
Dude, the artwork.
See, now that's like the Elvis tassel thing going right
Yeah,
there.
The art,
Yeah.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is 80, 81. I mean, they're coming out of the 70s.
Yep.
And they could have.
Elvis Rider.
And Elvis
He's
died
still
in
cool as
77,
shit.
So they could have wanted to, I don't know, tribute.
I don't know how much Japan wanted to tribute him, but it's true that a lot of Japanese styles will often follow what we're doing. And sometimes vice versa, for that matter. We take styles off of them, too. But, they kind of followed our punk movement and things like that for a while there. And
Like David Bowie, his Ziggy Stardust actually had a huge impact over there.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So, when you look at
But you
this...
see a lot of androgynous people in anime and stuff.
Right. Next. Oh, he's fucking awesome.
Do you know who he
This
reminds
dude
me
just
of?
keeps getting more and more badass.
You know who he reminds me of, Bill?
What?
Casher and Sin.
Oh, now you just made him the coolest thing ever.
All right, that's it. Seth, this guy gets a 5.
Yeah.
Next.
Actually,
sorry,
can
that-
we rate above?
Dude,
Actually,
right
wait.
there.
We're not even done
Wait a
yet,
second.
so-
Wait a second.
Now
As a
they
technicality,
are. Wait, now they're chains.
Bill.
Seth, this guy gets a 5.9.
He also has some Guyver in him.
It's a little bit
Bill.
of Guyver, a little
Bill.
bit of Cashern.
I'm seeing it. I don't know if anybody else is, but
Bill,
I am.
this guy gets a 5.9.
Next,
Because we're allowed to do that as long as it doesn't hit 6.
it doesn't matter.
Chibi
He
dude!
looks awesome.
Chibi.
I usually hate chibi stuff, but that was cool. Dude, his motorcycle is kind of weird.
Kind of a motor.
not liking his
Like a-
fucking
It
police
looks like,
cycle.
it looks like a police bike
not liking his
No,
police
it
bike.
looks like he is sitting on a toilet.
with police.
police pooper cycle.
Dude, okay.
I take it
Not
back.
digging-
5.9 does not
digging,
happen.
not digging the fucking
the bike.
police pooper
I don't.
cycle.
I don't like his bike. I don't like his bike at all. But he himself. See, that's the problem we've been having is that lately these riders have been kind of derpy looking.
But their motorcycles have been kind of
Yeah, their
cool.
motorcycles have been fine.
Especially
or their
Darkwing
sidekick.
Duck cycle.
Dude, it's Darkwing Duck, of course. It's sweet.
Amazon had the Darkwing
Hey,
Duck
Bill.
cycle.
So when they
Bill,
fucking save them.
or when their sidekick is so fucking hardcore, it's impossible not to rate the sidekick higher. Yeah.
Next. Oh, I really don't like
It's
it.
dumb. I do not like it. I'm sorry. If anybody likes that bike, I apologize. I do not.
Damn it. Why did you have to have a shitty bike?
No shit.
God, dude.
Next.
Can we just forget we saw the bike?
No, it's in too many pictures.
God
okay, hold
damn
on.
it.
I will save the bike a little bit here. It's slightly reminiscent of Ghostbusters somehow.
It reminds me of the
Nope,
Ecto
that just gained it
Doesn't
points.
it kind of feel Ecto?
a little bit, yes.
It kind of feels like from the cartoon, the real Ghostbusters cartoon. How
Right.
they had bike in there.
Kind of feels Ecto. to
Okay,
me.
okay,
Yeah.
so I saved it some points.
Yeah. Next.
Okay, you got lucky. Oh, he has another
He
All
one.
has
right,
something
so
else
he's got a
secondary.
sleeker bike.
Unless
A
that's
dirt
the
bike.
armor taken off of it.
Well, that's an actual
See, because there's a
motorcycle.
bike under it.
Yes, that's an actual motorcycle.
That doesn't look like a
but
dirt
then
bike,
if you
though,
the next one, that's a dirt bike.
Right.
because the
Maybe,
wheels are
maybe,
different.
maybe.
Does the bike transform into a super form?
What if? Okay, this is just a stretch here. But what if depending on the terrain he's on, he has to use a dirt bike? What
Right.
if what if all that armor, like you said, breaks off and he's
And
like,
it kinda
this thing's
transforms into-
because that motorcycle looks a little bulky. You know, that's not good
Because it
for-
was a motorcycle.
It's not
Yeah.
good for driving in.
Which most every other rider up to this point has always had a dirt bike, not a motorcycle.
Wait.
Yeah.
If you remember the Spawn's Masked Rider, even though we want to forget it, he had more than just one vehicle.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I still have yet to watch that.
Who was this?
The Saban's Masked Rider, he had more than one vehicle.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
So
sure.
that means it's not impossible for...
You know more about that than I do.
You know what? I'm going to
Yeah.
go ahead.
I made it 2 episodes in, and that is literally as much as I could
Shit,
stomach.
you made it further than I did. I made it halfway through the first, and I was
Dude,
like,
The Kamen Rider's Masked Rider.
Shit, you made it farther than me. I've watched none.
Dude, it is fucking awful.
Yeah.
It is hardcore fucking awful.
Shane,
I cannot watch
you made it further than I did. I didn't know it existed until just now.
it. Praise be to Yevon for you, sir.
No, Hail Hydra.
Oh, Captain America? I'm on board.
You gonna say it?
Oh, hail Captain America.
That's not Hydra.
Yes, it is.
Nope, you gotta say Hydra.
Supreme Leader Captain America,
That-
son.
That's you still Hail Hydra.
Captain America.
praise our in Jesus.
Next.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
See,
I played too many.
the dirt bike. The dirt bike's
RPGs.
it's
Yeah,
not
so
the
it's a
greatest
separate-
looking, but you know it's whatever. I'm still thinking that it breaks apart like all that because look at the terrain he's on in these bottom 2 pictures.
Hail Octopus. Superior Octopus. That's what I'll go with. He is the best Hydra ever.
I was
Shane, that's the closest we're ever gonna get
Next.
to say Hail Hydra.
Superior Octopus is fucking amazing.
I was literally
Next.
just talking about the bike and he went back to Hydra.
Dude. I will
that-
fuck you up! No! No, I need to see this enemy from the front now!
About to kick that
I
ass.
need to see the enemy from the front!
Next.
Do we have one?
That's
He
not the
just
same.
got kicked in the face!
He's not even looking. He's just like, yeah, bitch.
He like just sidekicks him in
Dude,
the
he was
face.
like he was so bored with this guy. He was like this. He's like, oh, let's fight. What's going on over there?
Yeah, he just fucking. It's not even a strong kick. He's just like, sit the fuck down.
Do you not know who I am?
Well, Bill,
That
no
dude
matter
looks
what,
like an
if you
engine.
have a foot in your face,
He looks like an engine monster.
Before you zoomed it in, I thought he had a bunch of eyes.
Yeah, he looks like an engine monster.
Kind of.
Bill.
Yeah.
When one gets a foot to the face regardless. One does not want to be there anymore.
What's on his boot? Oh, no.
Probably that
Is
guy.
he
What the-
helping weird
I think he's-
armadillo-looking dude?
I think he grabbed him and then hit him in the stomach just now.
Okay.
I think. I really don't know, to be fair.
Only we could read what's in the corner.
Wait a second. Never mind. Not what I thought it was.
Because I can't read what's in the corner. Maybe it would tell us what's going on.
Next.
And we're back.
And
And
We're done.
back. All right.
No, well then.
So, Super-1.
Bill.
I don't like his bike.
His bike hurts him.
The bike is very important, being he is a rider. It's like Ghost Rider.
if his bike sucked.
Kind of important to
Oh,
give
no.
him.
Don't you mean his car?
Though, to be fair, the rider, that's always a misconception. Just because Johnny Blaze rode around on a bike, there have been riders that had horses,
Which is
riders
cooler
that had
than the
motorcycle,
car.
riders that had cars, riders that... There was a rider in one book, if I'm not mistaken, there's an actual rider that got on an elephant and it turned into a giant skeleton flaming mammoth.
I need to see this.
Every rider is going
Whatever
to do
he
something
gets
different.
on,
That
he
rider is the
transmutates.
coolest.
Now you're going to sit there and complain about the car when that stupid fucking movie he got into a fucking crane.
He did, and it became
Yeah.
a Ghost Rider crane.
That was dumb, too.
Whatever he
Car's
happens
cooler.
to be, whatever he happens to be riding,
Mm-hmm.
transmutates into what he has. Kind of like these guys are always on motorcycles, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's all we'll ever see.
All right, so Seth, this guy gets a 4.8 from Nick.
And I
Because
think
the bike hit him hard.
I think I'm there too. I think I'm at 4.8. If it was just him.
Yeah.
if
really
we wouldn't have
into
seen
him.
the bike ever at all,
Yes.
this dude would have had a 5.9 because technically I'm allowed to do that.
No, you're not. Because
Yep.
5 is our peak. It's perfect, and you can't be better than perfect. 6 would be omni-perfect.
No,
what if you're a
because
god?
5.9 is the top tier of perfect.
No, because you're more than 5 at 5 point anything because you've added past 5.
What if you're
If you have 5.2 apples, that's more than 5 apples.
Fuck you, Bill.
what if you're a god? Would you still
trying
be
to
above
break
5?
That is omni-perfect.
Okay, that's what. Okay.
Nothing in our show shall ever be omni-perfect if the Green Ranger couldn't make it.
What if we find a rider that is just so explosively badass?
No. In fact, if I was to give you the right to give an omni-perfect a 6, you can only drop 1 ever.
Ooh.
Because it's the most perfect.
Oh, we
So
might
you
have to save that.
You can go back through the Rangers and name one Omni. One Omni perfect. That is it. Of every Ranger ever released, you could pick one. We're not done with the bots yet, so you can't drop
No.
an Omni perfect.
So back to the
And
Ranger.
technically, we're not done with the costumes yet.
No, because we got new ones coming.
Yeah.
well,
those will
that's
be
going to
here
be
next year.
all the time.
Yeah, that's
That's never going to change. If we
until,
have that rule,
until Sentai is like, we're done.
yeah,
We're done.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
since technically this show reviews Tokusatsu, we can start breaking into things like Godzilla and reviewing those monsters and things at any time we choose. We're just trying to lay down some groundwork with what we started on.
Yep.
But technically, we called ourselves the Sentai Review because that's where we started. We're a Tokusatsu show.
I wanted to give an Omni a godlike score to the Gold Ranger, but that pyramid killed him.
Yeah, that pyramid murdered the shit out of
No,
you.
it
Bunch
did
of
not.
bitches,
Shit.
shut up and give me a
Did not.
score!
Fuck
I've
you,
already
like-
given mine. So's Bill. Fuck you.
I'm going to give it a 4.7.
I'm going to go a 4.8.
Wow, so I was haterade. I gave it a 4.6.
You stop talking about the pyramid over there just because
What?
fucking
Whoa.
Squall dropped your Final Fantasy VIII score.
What did the Super get?
Yeah.
Super got a 4.74.
What?
His toys are
heard
at least
me.
cooler built.
Robot Super 1.
Bit of a warning. This is just a clone.
Yeah, the original's better.
He just has a
I'm
yellow
not even
scar.
rating that.
Yeah, it's
You
a
guys
it's a
can- I don't
robot
care. I
clone.
refuse.
Wow. So we've got
1.
2 more pictures to
We
go.
got-
This guy's
we
done.
We got one co-op and we got one versus.
Okay, the co-op picture is pretty sweet now
Okay.
that we can look at everybody.
Here's
not super, fucking Stronger still sucks.
All right, now here, because we have this picture, Shane, who is the worst rider?
Stronger. Just say it.
You're killing me with that one.
You got to name a best and a worst from what we've seen thus
Best.
far, and here they are.
All right, best would be Super.
Oh,
One.
yeah? You think he's the best so far?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Super.
I'm surprised you didn't go for your pirate.
The pirate?
The pirate.
You said pirate first.
I said pirate.
I would, but
I stopped myself.
I would have, but
the
this
pirate.
Super 1 has a better design, in my opinion.
Okay.
So he's obviously my favorite. Worst, and I'm looking at you two. You know who you are, Amazon and Stronger. But because Amazon will kill you horribly, I don't want to get on his bad side, so Stronger sucks.
Okay. We got a worst on Stronger, a best on
Super 1.
Super. I'm best on Super as well. I think this dude blew me away.
Super 1. Say it before.
Super 1.
There we go. Don't want to piss the fans off.
Dumb fucking name.
I agree, but
By the way, that cost him a point also, if you didn't notice.
I know.
His
The bike and the
dropped
bike and the
him, and
name.
his fucking dumbass fucking 1 dropped him.
I told you what I didn't like. I didn't like the bike. I didn't like his name, and I didn't care for the tassels. That's why.
Unless there's a 2 or 3 or 4, he should not be 1.
So, what about you, Scott? Which one's your favorite? Which one's your worst? Or your least?
And I think I'm with you. I do not like Stronger.
Stronger sticks out way too much. And you think Amazon would stick out because he actually does look weird? No, that motherfucker sticks out.
I know I'm going to have to pick Stronger as the worst.
That's 3 for Stronger. Who's your favorite?
Man, he's getting assed.
We still got 2 more guys.
ass.
Oh, never mind. I think we have a 4th guy here soon. I don't know.
I mean, he's fun. Goodwill Rider is fun to talk about.
He is. I don't have a problem with him.
Wasn't
Obviously,
Goodwill Rider the one that's like the third from the left?
the one that you
Yeah.
can see
Yeah.
his mouth.
The one that you
Okay,
don't
yeah.
like because he's
But,
got the half.
He's
mask
also
and
got
the-
a sweet
and the
redesign.
hand.
The guy that I hated that I have started to grow to like because that one guy found that one really cool picture and I was like, all right, yeah, that guy's pretty cool
He has
now.
a
That's-
Adaptive hand.
he was redesigned for the movie.
The movie version's pretty sweet for that guy.
But he has adapt a hand.
But as far as best, I'd have to say Super 1 for now.
Okay, that's 3 for Super 1 and 3 for Stronger Sucks.
Holy shit.
Hey, Seth.
No,
Seth.
you.
Oh,
go
no,
next.
Nick's going last.
No, Nick needs to go next because I don't know who the fuck I like best.
Too bad. You're next.
Then I'm giving it a 50-50. It's a tie for first place because I do that all the goddamn time over on fucking Jabba Wrestling Corner. By the
You
way,
do that all the time
FandomNight.com
everywhere.
and fucking Jabba Wrestling Corner.
This motherfucker's
Shameless.
indecisive like a motherfucker. Just pick one, damn it!
I
do it.
can't because fucking X and Super are too goddamn cool.
That's true, but I'm sorry. Which one is slightly cooler?
I can't pick, not yet.
Flip a coin
Who
then.
you got on the worst?
Yeah, who's your worst?
It's fucking unanimous. It's Stronger.
Man.
Fuck is wrong with you people?
I don't know. Nick is giving me a look like, I don't think I'm going to give it to...
I actually, if I was allowed to put one other dude in here, I have a dude that is worse than Super.
Stronger, you mean?
And Stronger. I have a guy that's worse than Stronger. And yes, we did review him. He's just not in this picture.
Oh, that dude? I can't...
Gun.
I'm drawing a blank.
The
Ninja
gun?
Turtle robot guy.
Gan-Gan.
Turtle.
Gan.
Yep.
That dude sucks hard.
Don't worry, that's coming up later.
Actually, I think I apologized to Stronger for that.
Yeah, I think you did.
Because Gan
I'm
is
sorry.
awful.
Stronger, you wouldn't have been my least favorite, but
Was he here for Gan? I
No.
don't think Nick was here for Gan, so he does not know.
You missed
how
out on
bad.
Ninja Turtle.
Somehow I keep dodging the really shitty stuff, except for some things.
He doesn't know
like
how
Stronger.
bad. He doesn't know.
Don't worry. So far, I
So
have 7 listed on Shane's zeros.
So Nick, what about yours?
Oh, the best one is definitely Super.
I think I still have
One.
like 3 more episodes I got to go
Like
through. to
Super
double check.
1 is the best. His design's simple, but it pops really well, and it works really nicely together, and the tassels ain't that bad. Because he's got that kind of Western feel, and I like that.
That's usually something that could throw you off. That tassel shit can look really tacky, and he somehow worked that.
He rocked it for everybody but Shane.
I didn't. I just that's
Now,
But they turn into chains and shit, so they obviously do something.
when they're chains, they're actually cool. But when they're just tassels, I'm sorry, I just can't.
now for the worst one, I'm gonna have to give it to Goodwill. Oh no, I'm just fucking with you. It's definitely stronger. Fuck that guy.
I will put my foot so far up your ass.
I just wanted to see if one person's gonna be like, that motherfucker's hating on Goodwill again.
Next.
Oh, this is the Super. This is the versus
Super.
Versus
1,000% Super.
Yeah, Super was way cooler than those dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super 1.
Sentai.
But I remember Denzaman.
Really?
Really, you're giving it to Sentai this
Are
year?
you fucking kidding me? No. Look at them.
You fucking kidding me? No.
They already got their own grades. They flunked. They got
Yeah.
D's.
No, that's not flunking. They barely passed.
Yeah, they're squeaking
They're
by
barely
with 12
passing.
E's.
They're barely passing.
With the way the current education system is, this should be a flunking grade.
Technically, if they have all D's, it's because Goggle V got all F's.
It's true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Well, these guys suck. Okay.
These
guys suck.
nuts.
Super wins easily.
Dude.
Super would kill them.
So far, I haven't been keeping it in the back of my head. I should have been writing this down. I think so far, Riders, are they winning or is Sentai winning?
I think
Sentai's winning.
Sentai is the one that's
I think
winning our
Sentai's
versus?
winning. I think so.
Actually, if I remember correctly, when we left, it was tied.
Okay.
Oh.
Now Kamen's
So, then,
winning.
so that means the
So now
Riders are
Riders
currently winning.
Yes.
Dude.
See, why
But
can't we
the
get
only
the writers?
reason was because, if I remember correctly, there was like 2 years where there was no writers.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
So
But there was also
Sentai
that year
got
where there
some
were
auto
two
passes.
Sentais. There was a year where there were two Sentais that went up against one
Yeah.
writer,
Yeah.
and he got, I think he got smashed.
Do me a favor and go back one picture, please. I just wanted to. Okay, he wasn't part of it then. I was thinking, because we have this like who looks cooler type thing. I was thinking that Super looks like he's a badass, like he can hold his own in a fight. I'm wondering how well he would have done against, I don't know, Captain Marvelous. Since that guy is good at killing writers.
Captain Marvelous ripped through the
other-
writer universe. Like, there was one dude that gave him a hell of a fight.
And he actually had to pull out a key and be like, let's do this.
Well, that's because there's a writer
That can do the
who has a type of card that can do the exact same thing that the Gokaiger do.
Dude.
He takes the card and he
Dude.
plugs it
And
into
did you
this
see-
thing
did you
and
see
pushes
that,
this
Nick?
button.
No, but that sounds fucking
Oh,
sweet.
there's a-
He
Bill-
can become every writer.
There's a clip on there that Bill showed us of Captain
He's
Marvelous.
awesome.
Captain Marvelous ripped through all these fucking writers.
The fact that there's a writer that does the same thing,
I'm wondering
though.
when we're going to get to him.
Oh man, that's probably late.
It's going to be a long one.
It's probably late.
You know, we should probably do some more catch-up work on these here writers.
We're a little,
'Cause
we're
we're a little behind.
a little behind on the writers.
We can only get 4 episodes a month. To be fair, like that's about our
because we're a weekly show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
we just hit 1980
and we
to
have
81.
robots and writers and other stuff. You know,
including
took us-
porno that only one person agreed to, and everybody else was like, I can't wait for you to do that episode. Well, we're not doing it if nobody says, fucking do it.
Well, keep your comments coming, but remember, every 25 episodes, we need your voices. Every 25 episodes, there will be something that will go up on the Fandom Night group page that will say, it'll be on the Sentai Review group page. It'll basically be an event thing that says, or what? More than likely, it'll be an event thing because now we know we're going to be doing this every 25 episodes.
Yep.
On episode 125, we will need your comments. This is your chance to say, hey, the show is great. I just wanted to write in, just wanted to say this, just wanted to do that. I don't like that you guys do this. I don't like that you do that. I do like that you do this. Please cover these episodes. That's your voice. Your voice is every 25 episodes, and it sneaks up on us faster than you'd think. Hell,
This is
I
106.
mean, this is 106.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is- yeah.
We have 19 left.
yep.
before we
something like
get.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 19 episodes left before we get to 125.
It'll
Hold
sneak
up,
up on
I
that
think
ass.
I wrote it down somewhere.
And yeah,
Hold on.
it'll be here
I
before
mean,
you know it.
there'll be like a 2-week gap of being able to chuck a shit ton of comments in.
Yep. Yeah.
Because
there
the
will.
second, because wait, this is 106.
The second we know that
So-
we'll be recording it.
So we'll be recording 124 as the second episode of that filming weekend
Yeah.
So
before.
that means they'll have
So
2
you will have
weeks.
2 full weeks to actually be like, hey guys, blah. And we'll
Yeah.
be like, cool, we
We'll
just saved
be
that.
recording on September. I have it right here. We'll be recording 125 on September the 30th. So September the 16th, we will remind you, hey, tell us what the fuck ever you guys need to tell us.
And that's to say if everything goes the way it normally goes.
Yeah.
You never know. We could get some
shit,
wild
excuse
time where because we have the free time, we record a third episode and throw it out early or something. I mean, you never know. Depends on what's happening. when
Except
and
for the
why.
one thing that we've pretty much guaranteed is coming, which is the 1,000 subscriber special.
Yes,
That one's guaranteed.
That's
We
something
just,
we have to do.
Yeah.
We got to get that done. Is the only
Because to me, I mean, it seems ridiculous. It does. I know there are people out there, like you could type in Power Rangers review or something, and you're going to find other Sentai channels that have way, way more cred than we have. But 1,000 subscribers, I don't care. To me, that blew me the fuck away.
It's the
Well,
start.
Bill,
of
the
something.
thing is, for fledgling level channels like ours, granted we've been around for what 9 years,
7.
8 years.
Seven next month.
Whatever.
We're 7 next month.
All right, 7.
fucking
Sorry,
years.
sorry. I was giving us more cred than we deserved. My bad.
No, I'm not letting our heads get too big. No.
All right, so we've been around for 7 years.
Yep.
We're just now hitting 1,000. We would still be classified as a fledgling bit because we've just never been noticed. So this is a huge ass deal for our little crew.
Yep. We had this conversation on what was going to be episode 105, and because we're trying a new system, the recording tech did not quite work the way I wanted it to work, and we got screwed. We did like a 2-hour episode. I got 15 minutes of it,
Yep.
so it's not being posted.
Oops.
But we did talk about a lot of different things, and one of the things that we mentioned was that YouTube is a weird monster when it comes to us. And I think it's because we're a podcast. Because we're a podcast, YouTube only notices us so much. And this happens with all of our channels that we put out. We are a podcast. On the podcast, per month, the Sentai Review gets somewhere around 16,000 hits a month.
Bam.
We get a lot of views. A lot. We only get so many here. The only reason we stayed on YouTube was because people became vocal with us, and for some reason, we'll get less views on YouTube and more comments. We get more views on podcast, and nobody ever bothers to click that email button. Nobody. Ever. It's very rare that we get an email.
Well, it's
And then-
because writing an email takes time, but sending a
guess.
comment, you just go click done.
And when
you don't
we
have to
do-
worry about did I type that email address in right?
But when we do get an email, the weird thing about it is when we do get an email, it's from somebody from the YouTube. Like, I'll recognize it. He'll be like, yeah, I've been watching this YouTube for a while. You guys are awesome. I finally decided to write an email, and I'm like, I don't understand. We get 16,000 views a month. Nobody ever hits email, but a guy will watch us on YouTube and be like, oh shit, I gotta write an email to him. It's awesome. It's cool that we found like a vocal community.
it's about damn time. It's
Yeah.
been 7 fucking years.
I'm surprised.
As of next month.
It just might as well be 7 years. Go fuck yourself.
I'm
Shane.
blown away that we are still here. That is not a joke.
And we're not.
I'm
going,
surprised I'm still
and we're
here.
not
I've
going,
damn
and
near
we're not
left
going
multiple
anywhere
times.
anytime soon unless we all die.
Shit, I quit twice.
And I
Yeah.
kept it going.
Notice how quiet that got after he
I
tried to
took,
make
like-
that comment.
I've taken like 4 hiatuses.
You could have gave it to me.
I could have.
One
I
of
really
which
could've.
because of work, I think.
One time you bolted out. You were burned out. One time you bolted out because you moved really far away.
So that was number 2.
Yep.
And then I took a hiatus because of work, because I was at shitty Keystone.
No, you were still there because you started naming yourself the Brokadin because you fucked up your hand while you were there.
Yeah.
And there's literally like 9 episodes in a row where you're like, the Brokadin.
Oh yeah, because I wasn't forced over on Saturdays.
Because you were
because I was
Keystone.
injured.
Yep.
Yeah.
But after that, it was like, oh shit, I got to work Saturdays
Dude,
again.
with his name, there's a lot of things you can do with
Yeah.
it.
The
He's been the
Borkadin.
Drunkadin, the
The
Hungover Din.
Yep,
Brokadin.
Yep.
Brokadin, the Pallymans,
The Paladin Ranger.
the Pally guy,
Yeah,
the Paladin Ranger
was a-
once.
yeah, he was a
because I was
Paladin
cool as
Ranger.
shit.
And we're Team
Because
Proto
Bill
Dan.
was trying to be all super slick and
yeah.
shit.
And when you guys teamed up, you were Team Proto Din.
Oh no, we're still Team Protodin.
Still Team
See.
Protodin.
You got to think. Me and Shane do play games together from time to time, and anytime me and him
Yeah.
do sit down and play co-op, we're Team Protodin.
Protodin.
See.
Because lone guy sounds stupid.
Well,
Sounds
we were
sad.
so we literally sat down. It's like, so Shane,
Team
we got to have
Lone
our
Guy.
team name, man. And it's like, all right, so how are we going to do that? It's like, well, we combine our 2 names together because that's the easiest way. Because we don't have like a weird catchphrase or something.
No.
So it's like, well, we got 2 options, and one of them's kind of obvious. And Shane looked at me, he's like, how do you mean it's obvious? Like, well, the Team Protodin is the most obvious. He's like, why? He's like, because Team Lone Guy is fucking dumb. He's like, yeah.
I don't know. Every time you say it, though, it makes me think of the movie Airheads.
Pally
and
guy?
The Lone Rangers? How do you pluralize
because
the
the
Lone
first-
Didn't even
Ranger?
think about that.
The first part of my code name is Lone.
Yep.
No.
My screen name is Lone Paladin, 2 words. So like,
Well, in
with
the-
me
when he
and Bill, it's
Technically, when he introduces himself, he's like the lone paladin. So technically, the guy.
no, we can't be the guy because that's a copyrighted game.
The guy.
No,
guy.
we can't do that because that's a copyrighted game.
There's a game called The Guy?
No, there's a game called I Wanna Be the Guy, and the main character is the guy. It's a copyrighted game.
I had no idea such a thing existed.
Yep, it's a really shitty, trolly, Kaizo type game.
Is he like the dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of the guy game.
Oh my
You're thinking the
God.
guy game, you're thinking the Big Lebowski.
That game
I'm
is
thinking
awful.
I need to take a piss and have a cigarette
I
after
think this episode's
Fuck this
done. We're
conversation.
babbling shit now.
We're just
Folks,
babbling.
we gotta fill an hour!
No, we don't. We just had to get it to 45. We're already past it.
Oh, well, shit, there we
So
go.
let's talk about the history of Protodin.
Okay, we're done here.
yeah.
Hey guys, did you like that podcast? If so, remember to check out fandomnight.com. At fandomnight.com, you can drop a line to this show, or you could check out other podcasts as well. We cover all kinds of topics, everything from comic books, wrestling, movies, TV shows, video games, animes, mangas. It's outrageous. We seem to have a podcast for just about everything, and you have access to it just by going over to fandomnight.com. So check it out, guys. We're going to get out of here.